Delicate equipment detected a C-field disturbance of immense power. Our field teams have already faced highly aggressive behavior from Noontiders. If they've returned to their previous monolithian state, we need to brace ourselves for the worst. The absolute worst.
Yeah, I found the emitter.
Great. Head over to the chemical plant. We're waiting for you. Skiff, come in. Did you get lost out there? Haven't heard from you since you left.
Some guys tried to take what I found at Faust's place.
Show me what you got. Maybe we can figure out what caused Noontide to become monolith again. I'm here, in my bunker.
Mute. Come in. 8. Alphabet. Saba. Machine. Are you there? They weren't on the island when the signal hit. Maybe they weren't affected. All right, let's see what you've got.
Do you think Noontide ever stood a chance?
Only the dead have no hope. Horus was right about that. Thanks to you, Skiff, I'm not dead yet. Hope is all I've got left.
You were right. It's some kind of device. Do you know what it is?
An emitter. It was used to control the monolithians. When linked to the X network, it transmits commands on a psi frequency that no monolithian can resist. I've never seen one of these intact before, but I've come across some of the components. I even repurposed a few for extracting energy from the waste here.
Where did those parts come from?
Honestly, smuggling. Strider didn't approve of that sort of thing, so I had to use some old stalker connections. One of them, a guy named S.T.A.L.K.E.R, managed to get what I needed.
Do you know how many of those emitters are out there? Did Faust mention anything?
Good thinking. After Azimuth, Strider asked me to listen to the old monolithian network chatter again. I did come across a peculiar message. Faust told his men to reach out to their brother Sukin about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R mission. I assume he was referring to another emitter. But how did he get so many? Then again, if I found the components, nothing stopped him from doing the same. Does that mean I had a hand in this? That Monolith's return is my doing? And Faust's?
What are you gonna do now, Professor? Wild Island isn't safe anymore.
Where would I go? This place is my home. Noontide's home. Only the dead have no hope. That's what Whores used to say. He was right. He was right all along. Noontide, do you copy? This is Wild Island. Lodochka here. I'll be on this frequency every hour. If anyone can hear me, please respond.
Well, guess what? I'm still breathing, and I ain't gonna hide anymore. Come to the eastern checkpoint, and I'll give you a warm welcome. This is the gaffer. Monolith is at Silesia. We can't hold them back on our own. We need all the help we can get. Stalkers, step up. Silesia is requesting assistance. Our forces are stretched thin, and the fanatics are still advancing. Damn it. Can anybody hear me?
Taking cover! hope you are too.
Thanks for coming to our aid, Skiff. Just your luck, right? Every time you show up in Zalicia, the shit hits the fan. Last time it was the Ward, and now it's Monolith. Glad to see you're still alive. There ain't many of us left. Everyone who didn't run off and didn't get killed is here. As you can tell, we could really use some extra hands.
Why didn't you leave the area?
What's the point? Trust an old-timer. Once a Monolithian is on your tail, the only way to get rid of it is to kill it.
Tell me what happened here.
The Monolithians came to Zalicia. An entire army of them. I had no clue there were so many left. I tried to get a defense together, but I couldn't do much with these rookies. I took as many folk as I could to safety. Eventually, the fanatics moved on. But as you can see, some of them stuck around.
How can I help out?
Our supplies are running thin. Warlock is working on it. You can discuss it with him. Lenz's injury is getting worse. But the biggest problem is defending Zalicia. Remember our guide? We called him Uncle Leonia. He was a Monolithian all along. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him leading their squad. A second later, he ordered them to open fire at us. That's when I had to accept the truth. Luckily, I know where the bastard is when he's not out there killing his own comrades.
You didn't know about his past? How did he end up as a guide here?
I didn't have many options back then. He didn't drink much, didn't steal, kept a low profile, had a clean reputation. No one remembered anything bad about him. Now, I understand why.
How do you know he's hiding there?
I warned the other stalkers about him. Told them to hold him at gunpoint if he ever showed up again. They spotted the bastard and reached out to me.
You want me to kill him?
That's right. I'll send you the coordinates. It's the house where he used to meet newcomers, to take them to Zalicia. The bastard.
One box of
They're
ammo post,
watching us.
a couple of med
Up
kits,
there
a
on
couple
the
new
hill.
guns,
You
4
see?
grenades. No
Wish
food.
I could get them to scram,
Not a single
but
crust
I
of
can't
bread
even
on
come
any of the
close to
corpses.
hitting them.
What the hell? Whoa! Are you with us?
Seems like you could use a hand.
I sure could. Gaffer and I are trying to turn this kindergarten into something that could actually stand up to those Monolithians. Our plan is ambitious, but it won't mean squat without some gear. And while I'm wrapped up in this mess, there are 2 other issues on my plate. First, there's Hamster. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoarding supplies like they're gold. Second, my precious gun is lost somewhere in the clutter at Lenz's workshop.
So what's the deal with you and Hamster?
He's a fucking rat. Hamster thinks he can ride us out with that guard of his and keep his stockpile of supplies. He's living high on the high, while the rest of us are starving. Gaffer may not see eye to eye with me, but if you ask me, not helping out in a situation like this is just as bad as pointing the gun at us.
What's so special about your gun?
Well, I had my baby since back when I went to Yantar with Gaffer. She's seen a lot. Besides, when everyone else is lucky to get rusty old junk from Hamster Stash, a good gun is worth its weight in gold.
Sounds easy enough. So it's all here in Zalicia.
If I send you on some wild goose chase, I know you probably wouldn't bother coming back, huh? And what would I have you do out there anyway? Make a run to the slag heap and back? Take on the ward at a pontoon bridge?
I should have stayed home. Screw these adventures.
This is madness. Look for yourself.
If it weren't for Gaffer and Warlock, we'd be worm food by now.
Are you all right? There was this one stalker who thought he could waltz into an anomaly field without a detector. He said he believed in the miracles of the zone. You know what the real miracle is? That he somehow made it to me alive with all those injuries.
What happened to Lens?
The old boy took the brunt of the attack. When things went haywire, he held the workshop single-handed. He caught 3 bullets and some shrapnel from a grenade. Somehow he was still conscious when we finally got there and pulled him out.
Can I help?
I don't know how Lens is still alive, to be honest. The artifacts have been keeping him on life support, but he's not gonna last much longer. He's gotta get surgery, but I was so fucking busy with the wonders of the zone that I didn't even notice someone stole my kit. I have a spare stored in one of the Gaffer's stashes for a rainy day, though. Well, that rainy day is here, but everyone's too busy to help.
Got any idea who swiped your kid?
No clue. Not everyone was eager to be a hero when the Monolithians showed up. So if you try to hunt down the thief among the dozens of refugees, you might run out of time to save Lens.
If I come across your instruments, I'll grab them.
I'll give you the coordinates of 3 stashes. One of them should have my package. Please don't take too long. Lens is strong, but without surgery, wouldn't expect any miracles.
There's nothing scary about them. They're flesh and blood, just like us. So much for the rumors. I don't like idle chatter.
Yeah? What do you want? I'll always keep a bottle ready for you.